What is going on, guys, and welcome back to another video. Now in this video we're actually going to look at some of the offers, and we're gonna look at how we choose offers and how we promote offers, right? So it's not gonna be a theoretical video. We're actually gonna go in some of the verticals. We're gonna look at sweepstakes, email submits, couple of other niches. I'm gonna show you which some of the offers you should be paying attention to, as well as exactly of the methods you should be promoting at. So after this video, you should not have any much questions or kind of issues with picking an offer and promoting it, okay? So before we get into the video, you have to understand a couple of fundamental things. First, you have to understand the offer hierarchy, right? Not all offers are the same. Not all offers can be promoted the same. In fact, when it comes to things like CPA marketing, and this is different with regular affiliate marketing, is that you have a lot of category of offers, and they're not just niches, right? These are actually different categories, and they work differently, and they behave differently. And so the way you should think about it is that you have a hierarchy of offers, right? You have your low-end offers, and you have some of the higher-end offers, okay? And so when I say low-end offers, I'm referring to things like sweepstakes, I'm referring to zip submits, I'm referring to email submits, surveys, basically these generic offers that require some piece of information for people to fill out, and then they're basically, you're given a small bounty, right? So for instance, I'm here in my sweepstakes, and as you can see, there's a couple of really big bounties, but for the most part, they're anywhere from like $1 to $3, in fact, on this page, there's nothing above $3 if we ignore some of the bigger ones, right? And these are all CC submit offers. So we're not really going to cover these, right? Because when we're talking about sweepstakes, we're mostly referring to, offers where they need to fill out information without submitting their credit card. Okay, and so these are what I call low-end offers. Now, there's also the middle, kind of the middle tier offers, and these are basically things like, these are niches, right? Dating, financial, health, insurance, legal, basically anything where it's not sweepstakes, it's not surveys, it's a certain niche, but still the lead does not have to buy the product, or at least they don't have to pay for an actual product. They might have to sign up for like a free trial, or they might have to, just give their email or something like that. We're not talking about selling products. These are like pure CPA marketing offers, and I call these the mid-tier. And now at the high end, we have things like e-commerce, e-commerce mostly when it comes to MaxBounty. There's probably some of the other offers scattered in some of these categories, but I'm talking about e-commerce, and I call these high-end offers. And the reason for that is when it comes to e-commerce, you're basically buying something. What you see is what you get, right? So if you need to buy, like some compression socks, there are offers in MaxBounty for it. You basically order it, and that's what you get in the mail. There are no crazy claims. You're not on some dating site where they promise you that they're gonna find you your soulmate or something like that, or some of these other crazy claims, right? When it comes to e-commerce, another one is something like a membership access to a really legit site, like Envato is one example. There are several others, and these are what I call high-end offers, and they really matter. An offer in this certain category, it really matters, and it comes into play when we're talking about traffic sources and promoting it with. So now that you understand that, the second thing is you need to make sure that when you're testing offers, it's usually better to start them off with United States, unless it's some offer that's not in English or something else. The fact of the matter is that in the traffic in United States, it's a relatively rich country. People have money, and so chances are, if you're gonna have an offer, whether it's like a sweepstakes offer or something like that, and it's available in many countries, including US, you should always start with US and see how it works there. And so the other thing is, when you are buying traffic, you should typically spend 2 times your CPA, nothing more than that. And so, for instance, if you have let's say a survey, right, that pays $2, I would spend $4 maximum. And if I don't have a sale or a conversion, I'm just gonna move on to another offer. Okay, you don't want to spend like $10 on a $2 CPA offer, a $2 per lead offer, and just spend $10 and not see any leads. Even if you spend $10 and have one lead for $2, it's still very, very bad. So So you should spend a maximum of 2 times CPA, all right? So having said that, now let's talk about some of the offers that we have. So we're gonna start with sweepstakes. I know many of you love sweepstakes. That is where many of you are actually starting and focusing on actually. And sweepstakes are great. They don't pay a lot of money, but you know, the upside is that the lead doesn't need to purchase something. They just need to fill out the form, whether it's email or like a couple of pages. They don't really need to buy anything. They don't need to submit their credit card and all of that. And so here's the thing: when you're working with sweepstakes, I pick sweepstakes here, and what I want to see is I want to pick mobile optimized, and I want to go to my approved offers, right? If you see an offer and you have to you have to be approved for it, it's a complicated process. You basically need to tell everything, how you're going to promote it, your creatives and all of that. And I typically don't want to tell the merchant, the advertiser, how I'm going to promote. I don't want to give away my creatives and all that. They can probably track it one way or another, but I don't want to see how I'm going to promote it, right? Because they can just copy me and do the same thing. And so what I want is I really want to work with offers where I'm already approved on, and I want mobile optimized in case I need to send mobile traffic. So I click search, and basically I see a list of sweepstakes. Now, like I said before, not all sweepstakes offers are the same. Pretty much, any category of offers, there's never really equal offers. There's some better than others, and you really have to be smart. And I'm not talking about just reading EPC, because EPC can be pretty faulty, right? It doesn't really tell the whole story. And so when you're looking at sweepstakes, right, what I want to see is I want to see big brands. I want to see things that they can win, something that they're already familiar with. So one offer that caught my attention is win a $500 H&M voucher. This is in Singapore. It has a simple landing page and it has H&M. Okay, now H&M is a relatively big brand. If you are kind of a younger demographic, I'm sure you know about H&M. It's all over the United States. It's all over Europe. It's all over Asia. As you can see, it's pretty much in Asia as well. So it's everywhere. And so this is an offer that you don't really need to sell very hard, right? Remember, the half of the battle, right? You win the war. You win 50% of the war when the offer, it just kind of sells itself, okay? And so, when they see, if you target this to H&M customers, right? People who like H&M, you don't really need to sell this offer very hard. That's kind of makes it a lot easier for you. Additionally, they also tell you, they say converts on single opt-in, no misleading advertiser, age targeting 25 to 65. So, this pretty much is wide open. Although I would probably target somewhere, I would probably go for something like 25 to 45 or 25 to 44. That's just my hunch. I don't really know. They say 25 to 65, so we can go with that. And we're already approved for this offer, and all we need to do is build a tracking link, and we're gonna pick whatever, contextual raw link, and then we have the link. So we don't need to be approved, nothing like that. They accept everything except email and incentive, which is perfect for us. Okay, so that is one example, right? I don't like these iPhone 11 offers, right? It's just too general and it's kind of hard to target, right? Everybody wants an iPhone 11, so it's very difficult to target. But remember, the more narrower the offer, the easier it is to target, and the more kind of narrow the market is, the more that the chances that the people you're targeting are going to convert. Okay, so iPhone 11, everybody wants iPhone 11, but H&M, it's not everybody who likes H&M. We still need to find these people. And so that is kind of my criteria, right? So I'm looking for specific. I am looking for recognizable brands, right? I'm looking, there's a McDonald's voucher. It's too general also, if you think about it. There's an Aldi gift card, right? That's a little bit better, right? In my mind, that's better than an iPhone offer, because not everybody shops in Aldi, right? And Aldi is they don't have it in the United States. It's mostly a European brand. I believe it's German, and this is an offer for Australia. And so, you have to think when you're thinking about an offer, you have to start thinking about the market, right? Are these people gonna get excited? Are they gonna feel special? Are they gonna feel like you're reading their mind, right? H&M is a fairly good brand. It has very good brand loyalty, like Zara, H&M. There are people that love H&M. There are people that don't like H&M. So it has very good loyalty, right? And it's also a very, very affordable store. So that is why I really like this offer. Dunkin' Donuts is another one, right? It's a place where you can buy donuts. It's in the United States. I don't know if they have it in other countries. And so that is another offer, right? Dunkin' Donuts. You know, I have friends that basically go to Dunkin' Donuts every morning before work. So there's the thing. Women 35 plus, right? That is an offer I might be willing to try out. Let's look at the countries. United States of America. There is, right? I can see people being interested in something like this because this is something they see this brand constantly. Okay, so this is another example that you can possibly promote. So what do we have so far? We have H&M, we have Dunkin' Donuts, we have, what else do we have? We have Aldi, right? These are all offers that I don't want to really promote iPhone, right? I mean, it's just too general. You know, we have Pringles, right? Pringles is like potato chips, right? So we can open that offer. And you know, this is in, let's see, it's not in English, it's some other, it's Austria, Germany, Switzerland, right? So it's in German. And so obviously this is, I would not recommend you to promote this offer if you're just starting out, because you know, if I don't speak German, if I only speak English, for instance, I want to promote an English-speaking offer. I want to promote something that I'm familiar with, okay? Because the beauty of marketing is that you are basically selling something. I know I can sell an H&M voucher to people because I know what kind of people shop in H&M, okay? When it comes to other foreign markets, I'm not too familiar with. Aldi, I can kind of guess, but I'm not going to promote a non-English offer unless I know that market really, really well. And even if I have lived in that country for a little bit, it's just not going to be good enough. You really need to know the market. And so let's talk about H&M here, right? H&M is a good one, right? And so how are we going to promote H&M? We're going to use Facebook ads, but we're not going to just, run a Facebook ad and do that offer, right? You're going to have your account banned. It's too risky. So what we need to do, right? We need to basically, so as you can see, there is actually an H&M interest. And if I actually choose 18 to 65, I don't want to market to, I want to do at least 25, because anybody under 25, they don't have, they don't have a lot of money. And so they're not going to be very, it's just not going to be a good market, right? So I have United States. I have 25 to 65. I have H&M. I can narrow the interest. I have a reach of 14 million. Okay, and the next thing, you do not want to promote this directly on Facebook, okay? Because sweepstakes are kind of a low quality offer, and it's just not gonna be good, right? You're not gonna have a lot of success. And so what you want to do is you want to create something like a buffer, okay? And this is what I call a CPA buffer, and this is kind of a method of promoting low quality offers on high quality traffic sources, right? Facebook is a goldmine. Facebook has one of the highest quality of traffic of any kind of traffic source, and it's super easy to target any kind of traffic you want. The problem with Facebook is that they don't like low quality offers, right? And so you need to create a buffer, CPA marketing buffer. And in this case, we need to beef it up, right? We need to basically create pieces of content, informational content, talk about what we're doing, right? Because Facebook allows two kinds of ads, right? I'm just going to make it very, very simple for you. Either it's your product, right? Maybe your informational products, you're selling a course, you're selling some training, mentorship, that's fine. Or an e-commerce product, right? You're drop shipping, you're selling out of your own warehouse, you have your own brand. That's what Facebook really likes. Two kinds of products. So if I go out and create a course tomorrow, I can sell that on Facebook. I don't need a buffer or anything like that. It's my product. I'm selling it. It is what it is. It's not an affiliate. It's my own product. Or I can do drop shipping, which I've been doing in the last couple of years. No problem. Never got banned on Facebook. They love it. Two kinds of offers. Here, you're promoting a third-party offer, and you need to create a buffer. So what exactly is a buffer? It's actually very, very simple. It's basically a website where you have pieces of articles, right? Call it a mini website, call it a mini blog, something like I have here, which is for e-commerce, right? And this is actually going to be a site for SEO. It's going to get indexed by Google, but I can also promote some of the articles on Facebook. So what you need to do is you need to basically go out, create a site, and talk about informational content related to the offer. We're not pitching anything. We're not creating commercial or, transactional content. We're not selling anything on the site. We're talking about informational content. So for instance, with H&M, right? So we have this H&M voucher. What is informational content that people who are interested in H&M would like, okay? So just brainstorm, right? This could be fashion trends, right? Look at some of the popular kind of fashion blogs, right? This is popular, or like you can have pictures of, people, maybe on a catwalk or out on the street wearing different things. Okay, and you can go say, okay, this could be just a regular page, just maybe like a bunch of Instagram embeds, right? You can even have like just regular, go on one of these free photo sharing sites and see if they have some, people, just street photography, people wearing wearing various clothing, right? And you want something like modern, right? You don't want you want some, possibly like young people in New York City, right? In New York City, in Manhattan or something like that. You want modern street photography, and you're basically creating like a little mini fashion blog. I would recommend like 10 pages. You don't want to have one page, because Facebook is going to go out and check your page. And if it sees one page and then you have sweepstakes offer all over the page, it's not gonna basically approve that. It might even disable your account. And that is what you want to do. You want to create a mini site. In this case, the first thing that came to my mind when we're thinking about H&M is fashion, right? Because H&M sells you fashion, right? They sell you clothing that is trendy, isn't style. That's really the angle they have. And so you want to create a little site. Now there are a bunch of sites that basically just post street photography on it. You can Google for that. I'm not going to do that in this video, but that is an example. And then you can go on Facebook, and guess what? You can basically, create an ad targeting to H&M. We're going to narrow this. We're going to also narrow this with something else. Maybe use Zara as well. So we can have, actually, we can do Zara, right? And actually, we don't want this to be in the same kind of interest page. We want to narrow the audience. So what I would do is something like, I would do suggestions, and I would find something similar to H&M. So in this case, I may want to do something like Zara, right? And let's see if that works. Zara retailer, right? And what do we have? We have 6.9 million. So it's a little bit better than 14 million we had before. And I don't want to do huge ad sets, right? I want to do something smaller, up to 5 million. This should be fine. This is okay. And then you create the page, and you basically, you create an ad to that page. You also create a Facebook page, as well as a regular kind of article on your little mini site, and you basically boost that page. It's an informational page. Facebook is not going to have any problem with it. It's like if I go out and basically find an article that teaches me what Bitcoin is. I mean, Facebook is not going to have a problem with it. But then later on, I can promote Bitcoin offers, right? So that is the way you promote sweepstakes. This is the way I would do it. And I'm surprised why, other people don't do it, because everybody wants to take the hard way, I guess. But this is the easiest way of doing, okay? Next, I want to talk about, let's see if we can, talk about email submits real quick. I think I've seen a really good offer there. And if we go to email submits, there's a lot of really good offers here, right? And it's the same thing with email submits, right? You want something that's recognizable, right? You want like an Amazon gift card, right? There's something else that I saw. It's a Wendy's gift card, $50 Wendy's gift card. Oh, and by the way, if you are doing sweepstakes surveys, email submits, you have to qualify the lead. Okay, you have to qualify the lead. $50 Wendy gift card, you probably do not need to qualify the lead. But if it's like a 500 gift certificate, you gotta qualify the lead, because they get too excited and then they're like, hey, wait a second, what if this doesn't work? What if that doesn't work? But if you qualify, it's gonna work. $50, you don't need to qualify. It's not a big deal. So we have Wendy's gift card, right? We can open that. This is an email submit offer. And what do we have? We have a simple email submit, enter for a chance to win, offer converts on email submit. Make sure no use of terms win and free. Exactly, right? You cannot use this. And so let's see, they don't have a landing page here for some reason. So yeah, they're not showing it. This was showing for me before, but assume this is showing, right? This is Wendy's. It's relatively, specific. It's not an iPhone. It's not with an iPad. Those offers are so played out by this time, right? I've seen those offers all over the internet. You want something specific. Wendy's is an option. It's only $50. You don't need to qualify. You don't need to go crazy. This is an offer you can convert. You can do the same thing. You can go to Facebook. You can target Wendy's. You can target something similar. And you can create a mini site that talks about 10 things that you can, 10 things that you should buy, you should purchase for a healthy, healthy diet or something like that, right? And then somewhere inside the article, you will have, oh, by the way, do you want to win a $50 gift, $50 gift certificate to Wendy's, right? Informational content. It's all about informational content. Facebook does not like third-party promotions, which is by definition affiliate marketing. Facebook doesn't like it because there's a big disconnect with me, the landing page, the offer, the advertiser. These are all different people. Facebook doesn't like it. If I go ahead and promote my own store that I'm running out of my own basement, no problem. Facebook is never gonna ban my account. If I sell my own products, if I do like a mastermind group on Facebook, Facebook is not gonna ban me. But anytime I'm promoting something that's beyond my control, Facebook is gonna have a problem with it. And so that is how you do it, right? You want something specific, right? Taco Bell gift card, right? Taco Bell gift card is a nice one. Taco Bell has a it has a brand loyalty, right? It's not like there's a difference between McDonald's and Taco Bell. They have decent tacos, and it looks like it's the same thing. We can't really load the page here, so maybe this is gonna work for you. It's just not working for me at this time. And so that's kind of, we also have, Popeyes versus Chick-fil-A, right? This is another one. All of these places, they have certain brand loyalty, right? You're looking for brand loyalty because the higher the brand loyalty, the easier it will be to sell this offer. You don't really need to push it very, very hard, okay? They're just gonna go crazy. They're just gonna sign up for it. And you need to create informational content, okay? Don't go out and spam this offer on some random sites, right? Because it's just not a long-term, it's not a sustainable strategy. You need to create informational content. So that is how you do these kind of low-end offers, email submit, sweepstakes, right? You want something specific, right? You want brand loyalty, and then you want to create a little mini site. This is how I would do it, right? This is exactly how I would do it. This is a proven method. And that way you get to use Facebook's amazing advertising system, right? Amazing targeting, amazing conversion optimization, all of these great things without spamming the audience, spamming Facebook's users, right? And Facebook hates spam, right? It doesn't want to turn, it doesn't want to become like MySpace with all the spam or some of these other social networking sites, okay? So the next thing we want to talk about is a niche. So let's talk about dating. I like dating. I probably talked about it before. Dating works really well. And so I'm going to show you some of the ways you can do dating. Now, when it comes to dating, okay, dating is, you have kind of these innocent offers like, hey, meet your soulmate, meet your, just go out and meet somebody cool. But you have a lot of these very, very aggressive offers, okay? And so when you're starting out with dating, you want to stick to very safe offers, okay? You want to get, if you don't know how to swim, you don't want to go and try to swim across swim in the ocean, right? You want to go and learn in the pool. You want to learn in a controlled environment. And so when it comes to dating, you should really start with very, very innocent offers, right? So if I go and pick mobile optimized, my approved offers, and I basically start with United States, because I know United States really well, I understand the market. I don't really have a lot of offers, right? I have 15, 20 offers only, right? And so let me show you which one of these offers just out of the blue is a more innocent offer. So Cindy Matches, which is something that was recommended by my affiliate manager, she told me that this is actually a good offer. So this is an offer you can promote. It's a more innocent offer because they don't have a lot of aggressive titles in the offer, right? Cindy Matches, right? So another one that was really good is something like Meet Locals, right? There's nothing aggressive about it. So if we open that offer real quick, you will see what I mean, right? So you could look at the graphics, This is a very, very kind of innocent, it's a very simple offer, and I would start with these offers, right? Now that, this doesn't mean that these offers convert. We don't know if they convert or not. All we know is that if we're gonna go out and run traffic to it from, reputable traffic sources like Google ads, Facebook ads, they're not gonna ban us right away. Now, Facebook does not like online dating sites, so you cannot run this on Facebook. And so what do I recommend? I like Facebook. How do we fix this problem? Very easy. You create a buffer, you create a little mini site, and then you can target that mini site all you want. Right? The mini site is going to have informational content. It's going to have informational content. You're basically going to pick a niche. You're going to talk about some area, whether it's texting, calling, meeting, foreign, whatever. You have to pick a little niche, okay? And you have to write like 10 articles, okay? We're not going to do SEO to the site. All we need to do is we need to basically create a site that looks legit, a site that provides value, a site that people can visit. And it's a site that does not appear that the whole purpose of the site is to push affiliate offers. Okay, you need to kind of build value on the site, and then you can go out, and this is where the magic happens. You can go on Facebook, and you can basically, find any interest you want, and you can run traffic to that page. Oh, and by the way, are you looking to meet somebody special? Well, we have a link for you here. And judging by this offer, where's that offer? It basically, we can do whatever we want. We can do anything except contextual and incentive. So we can do, email, search, native display, whatever, right? All of this is fine, right? So when you're actually building a link, you want to be doing, what are we going to be doing? We're going to be doing display, right? Let's say you have banner images, raw link, and now you have a link, and then you're going to have a link. Oh, by the way, this is the best way I know, right? This is the most kind of sustainable way I know. You don't have to create a big blog. You don't have to do that, but you need to create value, right? You cannot push this offer directly. Okay, so this is one example of dating. You can go with more aggressive stuff. We do not know if this offer converts. There's an EPC of 9 cents. It's $5.50 per lead. My affiliate manager told me this is one of the best ones. You could take it for what it's worth, but you have to test the offer. So what will I do? I would basically spend $10. If I don't see a conversion, I will move on. Okay? Maybe I will even capture the emails. So that way I see that these are actually real people. And if I don't see any conversion, and you're going to get very, very cheap clicks on Facebook, right? You're going to get clicks for like 10 cents, 5 cents, 15 cents. So you're going to get a lot of clicks. And if you have like, 20, 30 clicks and you don't see a conversion, you got to move on, right? And then you can have the email list and you can send them other offers. So that is how you do it, right? That is how you do it with Facebook. If you have another traffic source, be my guest. But I personally like Facebook. I think it's one of the best, if not the best, kind of quality traffic out there. And that is how you do it. And you want to get very, very innocent. So you will create a site. It's going to have 10 articles and you're going to have simple content. Simple, what do I mean? Very, very simple. Just go out and Google for something like, what do I do if he doesn't text me back? What do I do if she doesn't text me back? How do I ask a girl out? And you will see, informational content. And you basically don't copy that content. Basically put it into your own words, write it yourself, hire, outsource it, do whatever you have to do. And that is the kind of content you can promote on Facebook. Now, Facebook is going to go on the site, it's going to check everything. But if you're not spamming the site, like every sentence, look at this offer, look at that offer, you're not going to have a problem. And you're going to get high quality traffic, okay? So that is kind of the thing with dating, right? Start with innocent dating. Don't go crazy. Don't go with these very, very aggressive offers because you need to kind of get some experience first. Aggressive offers are very, very, some of them convert very well, but they're very, very tricky. Okay, so that is the way you do it. Another thing that I really like is I really like Bitcoin, right? So if you want to get into kind of these cryptocurrencies, crypto stuff, and you want to try promoting something like that, that's a really nice market, right? So if I remove, let's see, I'm only showing one right now, and let's go into all countries and see what we can get. So now I have a lot of offers here. And so I think I'm approved for these offers, right? Let's see. Yeah, so I'm approved for some of them. So these are really serious offers, right? I would not, if you want to do Bitcoin, which is very, very different than dating and sweepstakes and all that, I'm going to tell you how you can do it. And you can use this knowledge for some of the other offers. I would not start with very high-end offers. That means they need to really, they need to do something special. They need to buy some expensive product, because otherwise they're not going to pay you $680 per lead. So what I would do, I would start with 40 per lead. Okay, so I would basically start with this offer. Now, keep in mind that this is what I see right now, today. You may see something else tomorrow, in a month, you're going to have new offers, things like that. So we're basically working with what we have. I like Bitcoin because Bitcoin is something else. It's very different. I like it. I understand how it works. I'm familiar with it. This is something that I might be interested in. And so what is this offer about? Supercharge your IRA, 401k, invest in cryptocurrencies. So this is more for retirement, right? Target users 40 plus. Yeah, of course, like a 25-year-old doesn't really care about IRA, 401k. They don't even know what that is. But this is a retirement fund, right? This is a way of, basically taking some of the money you're making from your salary, putting it away, and having access to it when you retire, some retirement age in the United States. And so what do we have here? United States of America, I'm already approved. So are you if you're in MaxBounty. How do we promote this offer, right? How do we promote it? You cannot really do cryptocurrency on Facebook. In other words, you cannot promote cryptocurrency products, offers, things like that on Facebook. But what you can do is create informational content. You can basically go out, right here I have a site, bitcoins.com, and you can create an article, something like this. What is Bitcoin, right? The complete beginner's guide. I probably would not create an article just like this. It's simply an example, but I would go out and create a site, a little mini site. Again, 10 articles, maybe 15 articles if you want to go crazy. And talk a little bit about, you want to talk about the following topics. Number one, cryptocurrency, Bitcoin. Maybe have, 3-4 articles about cryptocurrencies. How do they work, right? Then you want to talk about retirement, right? You want to maybe go out and figure out what kind of, content they want to see. Retirement is a different topic, right? It's about, okay, what it means, what does it mean to use Bitcoin cryptocurrency in your retirement portfolio? You can do that, right? And then, you could have a mix of these articles, right? Are you thinking about retirement? Are you, what is your, do you have aggressive assets? Do you have risky assets, not risky assets, things like that? And then basically you can go out and you can publish, you can basically promote a couple of these articles on Facebook. And these are simple articles. You're not pushing something. You're educating people. And I assume, you should be able to create good content, right? This is not going to be 1,000 words. I would recommend 2,000 words at least. Maybe the longer, the more legit it's going to be. And then you basically push this content, promote this content. You can go out, you have this detailed targeting. You could put Bitcoin here. You could do whatever you want here. Here's Bitcoin interest. This is... Guys, you have to look at Facebook as an engine, right? Look at this. You're crazy. I mean, some people are like, they don't want to use Facebook. They're afraid of getting account banned. Well, I don't care about all that. I mean, look at how much gold we have, right? Name another network that gives you this amazing targeting, right? You have to make this work for you. And now if they don't allow it directly, which they don't, then create a mini site, right? So I have Bitcoin, I have 40 to 65 plus, I have 1 million. Perfect. Absolutely perfect ad set. I don't need to narrow it further. I can create another ad set with crypto, with investment, with, I can match it. I could, have a kind of another, I can narrow the audience. I could, I can do expanded targeting, right? This is an engine that you have to use. And this is something I would use for Bitcoin. And so this is something I might be interested in promoting, something like this. It only pays you 40 per lead. And it's 40 plus, so I might want to target people who are actually well off. I don't want to target poor people. So you can do that by targeting rich cities, rich zip codes. You can Google for that. You have a lot of options in your disposal. Facebook is amazing, right? Has so much data, and you can do whatever you want with some creativity, right? Ingenuity, right? That's really the name of the game here. And so this is one example. Last but not least, I don't want to make this video too long. I could probably talk about this for hours and hours. Let's talk about some of the high-end offers, right? And when I speak of high-end offers, these appear in e-commerce category, right? So if I go to e-commerce, I remove that other Bitcoin, I choose mobile optimize, and I show you what I mean. And so typically these are, it says e-commerce, but this is not all e-commerce, right? Because you have things like you have a VPN service, HMA, which is a very, very popular VPN service. In fact, one of the best, one of the kind of the most well-known. You have McAfee antivirus, Norton antivirus. You have Coppers and Socks, which I actually talked about in one of the recent videos. And building a landing page. So you have really, really solid offers, and you can promote these offers on Facebook. Not directly, of course. You will have to create some kind of content. Okay, now let's say you want to promote VPN, right? I have this offer here already. I have it open somewhere. Okay, so this is my offer here. Yeah, I want to promote VPN service, right? There's an EPC of 6 cents, but we don't know, right? We don't know because this is a legit service. I know this company. I used them before, and this sells. I know this sells for a fact. I don't really care about EPC. And so what do? I create informational content. I create content about security. I create content about, exposing a little bit of fear, basically telling people, hey, did you know that all of your information is out in the open, like all of your DNS queries, which means like any kind of site that you visit, your ISP knows about it, right? Your internet service provider knows about it. There's so much cool content you could write, and you can create a mini site, and you can basically go out on Facebook. You can target people that are interested in security, VPN, things like that, and show them the article, right? And if they're going to read the article, they're going to be interested in the offer because we're targeting exact people who are going to be interested in the offer. And that is the way I would do it. A simple 10 sites, a simple mini site, 10 articles. I think 10 articles is going to be enough. You want to be on the safe side, 15 articles. They don't need to be crazy. They don't need to be, Pulitzer Prize winning articles, right? They don't need to win some awards or anything like that. They just need to be simple. They need to provide value, right? Don't spam articles. Don't copy them from other articles. Just go out and write them, or hire somebody on Fiverr to write them for you, right? I mean, it's going to cost more than $5, obviously, but that's really the idea. Or go like to one of these other sites like TextBroker, iWriter, one of these other outsourcing services where you can get content. Go out and purchase like content. Doesn't need to be high quality. This is the site I'm building right now, and for this, you want like VPN stuff, you want security, you want this, and you want purely informational content. Nothing, you don't want anything in the title talking about VPN. You want to talk about how to browse internet, securely, or how secure is your internet connection. Do not talk about VPN. Do not talk about the name of the product, right? Because we're talking about, the goal here is informational content. By rule, right, informational content does not really use the name of the product. It's about problems. Let's say I don't know what this product is, but I'm concerned about, people finding out my browsing history, people, my ISP knowing which sites I visit. And by the way, they do know which sites you visit because, you're using their DNS servers, and so they know exactly which sites you visit. That information is not encrypted. Obviously you're buying things, credit cards and all that, that's encrypted, but you can create a lot of content. This is a big industry, right? Secure browsing, VPN, antivirus. I don't have to kind of talk about that. You have Coppers and Socks, which is something we talked about before, and this is socks. Basically, these compression socks, they help with blood circulation, right? Flying along, flights, health issues, things like that. And so when it comes to e-commerce, you have a lot of these amazing offers with amazing landing pages that Facebook really likes. It really likes these offers, but you still need a buffer. You still need a buffer because with Facebook, you gotta have something of your own. You cannot go out and promote, even if you have your own landing page, you need more than that. You need to have your own site, right? And then, yeah, you can promote other offers, but you need to provide your own value, right? Facebook is all, Facebook doesn't like affiliate offers, and for good reason. But, that's why you need a bridge, right? You need a buffer, and that buffer is your own content that you're showing to Facebook. Hey, Facebook, I'm promoting my own content. I'm not promoting another third party. I'm promoting my own content. Now, that content promotes something else that really doesn't matter. The fact is, my ad is to my own content, and that's okay with Facebook, and that's really the strategy you want to use. It's the best strategy. It's an amazing strategy. It does really work. And you can use this on any offer you want. And this is exactly how I would do it. And this is exactly how I've been doing it and how I'm planning to do it in the future. We have LinkedIn Learning, right? This is LinkedIn. You can go out and target LinkedIn directly on Facebook, right? You can go to the ads manager. You can find LinkedIn, right? And you can basically, well, this is learning, right? So you need to, you could basically target things like Udemy, right? Which is similar, right? We have Udemy, which is a 20 million interest. And we have 1.3 million people, right? This is definitely going to convert. Udemy, right? Now I can click a suggestion. We have Coursera, Udacity, Skillshare. All of these is like exactly what LinkedIn Learning is, right? So if we go to this offer, we have LinkedIn Learning here. Let's open this offer real quick. You want to promote an offer that's legit, that's easily targetable. That is how I would do it. Look at this, 32 per lead. Annual subscription, monthly $8 per lead, individual $28 per sale. And when you're promoting them, you could basically tell the visitor that, hey, if you sign up for an annual subscription, you could save 50% or whatever that number is, and you get $32 per lead. And look at this. They have restrictions, no direct linking with contextual pops, no brand bidding, no iframe. We're never going to do any of this. We're doing it very, very legit, stable. And what do they say? No email, incentive, social. No problem. We're doing display. Okay, display is mostly allowed, or contextual. In-text ads. Look at this, network EPC of $1. This is LinkedIn, right? This is legit. Everybody knows who LinkedIn is. Facebook knows who LinkedIn is. But don't go out and direct link to this offer. And that is kind of how you do it. That is the angle you want to take. And with this method, you can pretty much promote any offer, provided that you understand what the offer is about, how it works, things like that. And so that is kind of what I wanted to talk about today. I wanted to talk about several niches. I wanted to explain to you how to promote several offers. I wanted to give you some pointers when it comes to sweepstakes, email submits, dating, finance, e-commerce, even like, learning kind of niche, things like that. That is how I would do it. Now, of course, there's lots of other ways of doing it, and I'm going to cover all of kind of different angles and methods in some of the future videos. But that is all I have for this particular video. And so I really hope you've gotten some value from this video. I really hope you at least learned something. And so if you've gotten some value, definitely smash that like button. If you have any questions or comments, leave them below. Would be very happy to answer them and help you out if I can. And if you want to see more similar videos about CPA marketing, affiliate marketing, any traffic source, promoting any offer, any way, promoting very effectively, converting those offers, making money, definitely subscribe to the channel, click the notification bell, and I will see you in the next video.